interesting. Hello, welcome to Nigeria Today channel. I am Oyiza Adi. On this episode, we will be talking about the Chinese Communist Party (CPP), the most important event of its political calendar in China. 2,300 delegates from across China are gathering at Beijing's Great Hall of the People, which started on the 16th of October 2022 for a week-long congress to appoint the CPP's top leadership, amend its constitution, and approve the country's policy direction for the next 5 years. Here are the highlights of President Xi Jinping's key reports to the Congress, his ambition and hopeful agenda for China. He gave 12 key points. 1. Accelerating the creation of a new development pattern and pursuing high-quality development. He said to build a modern socialist country, in all respects, we must first and foremost pursue high-quality development. We must fully and faithfully apply the new development philosophy on all fronts. Continuing reform to develop the socialist market economy, promote high-standard opening up, and accelerate efforts to foster a new pattern of development that is focused on the domestic economy and future positive interplay between domestic and international economy flows. We will steadily expand institutional opening up with regard to rules, regulation, management, and standard. 2. Advancing whole process people democracy and ensuring that the people run the country. China is a socialist country of people's democratic dictatorship under the leadership of the working class based on an alliance of workers and farmers. All power of the state in China belongs to the people. People's democracy is the lifeblood of socialism and it is integral to our efforts to build a modern socialist country in all respects, uphold the unity between party leadership, stable and united political atmosphere by strengthening the institution through which the people run the country. 3. Building cultural confidence, strength and securing a new success in developing socialist culture. To build a modern socialist country, in all respects, we must develop a socialist culture with Chinese characteristics and be more confident in our culture. In our efforts to turn China into a country with a strong socialist culture, we will focus on upholding socialism with Chinese characteristics, relying public support, fostering a new generation of young people, developing Chinese culture, and better presenting China to the world. Number 4. Improving the people's well-being and raising quality of life. He said, this country is people. The people are the country. As the Communist Party of China has led the people in fighting to establish and develop the People's Republic, it has really been fighting for their support. Bringing benefits to the people is the fundamental principle of governance. Working for the people's well-being is an essential part of the party's commitment in serving the public good and exercising governance for the people. We must ensure and improve the people's well-being in the course of pursuing development and encourage everyone to work hard together to meet the people's aspiration for a better life. Number 5. Pursuing green development and promoting harmony between humanity and nature. Respecting, adapting, and protecting nature is essential for building China into a modern socialist country in all respects. We must remember to maintain harmony between humanity and nature when planning our developments. We will carry out coordinated industrial restructuring, pollution control, ecological conservation, and climate response. And we will promote concerted efforts to cut carbon emission, reduce pollution, expand green development, and pursue economic growth. Number 6. Exercising law-based governance in all fronts and advancing the rule of law in China. The comprehensive advancement of law-based governance have been a profound revolution in China's governance. Law-based governance is important for the party's resources in governing and rejuvenating the country for the well-being of the people. And for the long-term stability of the party and the country, we must give better play to the role of the rule of law in consolidating foundations, ensuring stable exploitation, and delivering long-term benefits. And we must strive to build a modern socialist country in all respects under the rule of law. We will make all-round efforts to ensure sound legislation, strict law enforcement, impartial administration of justice and social-wide observation of the law, and see that all work of the state is carried out under the rule of law. Number 7. Invigorating China through science and education and developing a strong workforce for the modernization drive. Education, science, and technology and human resources are the foundational and strategic pillar for building a modern socialist country in all respects. We must regard science and technology as our primary productive force, talent as our primary resource, and innovation as our primary driver of growth. We will fully implement the strategy for invigorating China through science and education, the workforce development strategy, and innovation-driven development strategy. We will open up new areas and new arenas in development and steadily foster new growth drivers to new strengths. 8. Modernizing China's national security system and capacity and safeguarding national security and social stability. National security is the bedrock of national rejuvenation, and social stability is the prerequisite for building a strong and prosperous China. We must resolutely pursue a holistic approach to national security and promote national security in all areas and stages of the work of the party and the country, so as to ensure national security and social stability. We must take the people's security as our ultimate goal, political security as our fundamental task, economic security as our foundation, military, technology, cultural, and social security as the important pillars, and international security as a support. Number 9. Promoting world peace and development and building a human community with a shared future. China has always been committed to its foreign policy goals of upholding world peace and promoting common development. It is dedicated to promoting a human community with a shared future. China remains firm in pursuing an independent foreign policy of peace. It has always decided its position and policy on issues based on their own merits, and it has tried to uphold the basic norms governing international relations and safeguard international fairness and justice. China stands firm against all forms of hegemonism and power politics, the Cold War mentality, interference in other countries' internal affairs, and double standard. No matter what stage of development it reaches, China will never seek hegemony or engage in expansionism. Number 10. Achieving the century goal of the People's Liberation Army in further modernizing national defense and military. Achieving the goals for the century of the People's Liberation Army in 2027 and more quickly elevating our people's armed forces to world-class standard are strategic tasks for building a modern socialist country in all respects. We will continue to enhance political loyalty in the military, strengthen the military through reform, science and technology, and personnel training, and run the military in accordance with law. We will continue integrated development of the military through mechanization, information, and the application of smart technologies, and work faster to modernize military theory, organizational forms, personnel, and weaponry and equipment. Number 11. Upholding and improving the policy of one country, two systems, and promoting national reunification. The policy of one country, two systems is a great innovation of the socialism with Chinese characteristics. It has proven to be the best institutional arrangement for ensuring sustained prosperity and stability in Hong Kong and Macau after their return to Manila. This policy must be adhered to over the long term. We will ensure that the capitalist system and way of life remain unchanged in Hong Kong and Macau in the long run and work to promote long-term prosperity and stability in the two regions. In the last one, exercising full and rigorous self-government and advancing the great new project of party building in the new era, our party has a pivotal role in building China into a modern socialist country in all respects and in advancing the rejuvenation of the Chinese nation on all fronts. As the largest Marxist governing party in the world, we must always stay alert and determined to tackle the special challenges that a large party like our faces, so as to maintain the people's support and consolidate our position as the long-term governing party. All of us in the party must bear in mind that full and rigorous self-government is an unceasing endeavor and that self-reform is a journey to which there is no end. Chinese President Xi Jinping pledged his nation will prevail in its fight to develop strategical important tech underscoring the concern over US campaign to separate it from cutting-edge chip capabilities. That's all for now. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel Nigeria Today. Thanks for watching. Stay connected. For more interesting